Hare Krishna, everybody. Hare Krishna. Welcome all of you for today's session, Melodies of Bhakti, session 5. So every Friday we have been learning different bhajans composed by great acharyas, discussing the meaning, and we are also singing these wonderful songs. So before we begin, let us start with prayers. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Today we are going to learn this song, Jago, Jago. Jiv means the Jiva, the living entity. Jago means wake up, right? That means we are all sleeping. That's why we have been asked to wake up. This song is composed by Srila Bhaktivinod Thakur. And we know Bhaktivinod Thakur is, who is Bhaktivinod Thakur?
Master. His son is
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
Master.
Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. So Srila Prabhupada, his guru is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. His guru is Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, and his guru is Srila Bhaktivinod Thakur. So Bhaktivinod Thakur, we have learned, this is the first song we are singing, composed by Bhaktivinod Thakur in this series. No, which is the one? No. Bhajahure Mana is composed by Srila Govindas Thakur. So in this series, first time we are singing Bhaktivinod Thakur's song. So Bhaktivinod Thakur, he was the first acharya to envision a worldwide Krishna consciousness movement to fulfill the desire of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had prophesied that a day will come when the whole world, every town and village will chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And Bhaktivinod Thakur, he was the first person in the modern age to conceive of a worldwide Hare Krishna movement. He was serving as a magistrate in the British government. And because he was so efficient in his work, he was actually praised even by the Britishers. And very nicely, Bhaktivinod Thakur managed his daily activities such that he gave a lot of time for studying the scriptures, composing bhajans, writing articles in English and sending those articles to different libraries, to the universities worldwide. And he would also chant every day on his beads. Plus he would also manage his household affairs and also manage his work very well in the magistrate court. So from Bhaktivinod Thakur's life we understand, if we have the desire to serve Krishna, then there is no limit to it. No material circumstance can actually stop us from serving Krishna. Right? He did not say that I am a householder, how can I serve Krishna? Being a householder, how to serve Krishna, how to arrange your daily activities in such a way that you are able to serve Krishna very nicely. Bhaktivinod Thakur is often called the seventh Goswami. There are 6 Goswamis in Vrindavan who have set the standards of bhakti, set the standards of vairagya. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, then Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. These are the 6 Goswamis. They are the direct disciples of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They lived in Vrindavan on the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they excavated the pastime places of Krishna. They built huge temples for Krishna, wrote so many books to convince the common people about Krishna consciousness. But they themselves lived a very simple life. They lived under trees in Vrindavan. That too, they would not live under the same tree every day. They would change. They didn't want to get attached to the trees. That is the kind of vairagya, detachment. So, they had a vow to chant a fixed number of rounds of Hare Krishna mantra every day. They also had taken a vow to offer a fixed number of Dandavat Pranam every day to the Lord and to the devotees, to the Dham. So very austere life they lived. And Bhaktivinod Thakur, he is called 7th Goswami. Goswami means, we know, right? Go means senses, Swami means master. So even though he was a householder, why is he called a Goswami? Because he practically lived like a Goswami, even in a householder situation. He did all those activities which the Goswamis were doing. Studying the Vedic scriptures, writing articles, writing books. He has written so many books, Bhaktivinod Thakur. And then he also found out the pastime places of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Just like the 6 Goswamis found out the pastime places of Krishna in Vrindavan, he actually, based on the scriptural authenticity, he went to different places in Navadvip, Mayapur Dham, discovered the lost places connected with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like his birthplace in Yoga Pitha and many other places. So like this, he practically lived as a Goswami, and he has composed, we sing many songs that he has composed every day. Yashomati Nandana, that we sing during the morning Shringara Arati, that is composed by Srila Bhaktivinod Thakur, and many songs. So today we are going to sing this song, Jiv Jago, Jiv Jago. Wake up, sleeping souls. So this is actually a song in which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling us, Jiv Jago. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling us, O souls, wake up, sleeping souls. First we will go through the verses and translation, then we will sing. Jiv Jago, Gaura Chanda Bole, Kota Nidra Jao Maya Pisha Chira Kole. Kole means lap, on the lap. Lord Gauranga, Gaura Chanda means Gauranga, Bole, he is calling, wake up sleeping souls, wake up sleeping souls. Jiv Jago, Jiv Jago. Kota Nidra Jao, how long will you sleep? Kota means for how long will you sleep? Nidra, sleep. Maya Pishachira Kole, on the lap of the witch called Maya. Witch means? What do you mean by witch? Huh? Witch? Huh? No. Generally, what is the meaning of the witch? Word witch? Huh? Pishachi. That is a word used here. Pishachi means what? Some Dayan they say, no, Dayan in Hindi.
We can control our mind.
Yeah. So it is believed that there are certain witches who have some magical powers, black magic, and they can cast their spell on you and make you controlled. If you are possessed by a witch, then you will have no freedom. You will have to do whatever that witch asks you to do. Right? So here Maya is compared to a witch. And all of us, we are sleeping on her lap. That means we are fully under the control of Maya. Maya means what? What is Maya? The Sanskrit word Maya has got two letters. Ma, ya. Ma means not. Ya means this. Maya means not this. What you are thinking to be reality, that is not the reality. That means illusion. Right? We are made to believe that this body is our real identity. That's where the Maya actually begins. Her controlling. So we get controlled. We think that we are this body. That is the root of all other illusions. Right? So since I am thinking I am the body, all the possessions of this body also I think they are mine. Right? So my family, my relatives, my country, my possessions, my money, my, so many mine. Aham and mama. I am this body and everyone and everything connected with this body are mine. This is illusion. And this causes what? This causes us to increase our bodily conception. One is I am the body, plus, oh, there are many people connected with this body, they are all mine. We become attached to them. So this reinforces the bodily conception. That is the meaning of sleeping on the lap of the witch called Maya. We are all sleeping. Right? So someone has come to wake us up. For how long are you going to sleep? Enough of this sleep. For how long are you going to sleep on the lap of this witch called Maya? Jiv Jago. Who is telling? Gora Chanda Bole. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling. He has come to wake us up. So ours is a Jiv Jago Abhiyan. Right? Jiv Jago Abhiyan. Now, there are two meanings to this waking up. One is the external waking up. When you are sleeping, morning you keep an alarm clock and the alarm wakes you up and you go about your daily activities. You end your sleep. That is one way of waking up. But there is another internal waking up also which has to happen. Only externally waking is not enough. Now we are all externally awake. Everybody in this world is externally awake. But internally also, are they awake? They are not awake. Right? They are not awake. What do you mean by internal awakening means what? Knowing our real purpose in life. So this song, Bhaktivinod Thakur he has composed this song based on the Upanishad verse Uttishta Jagrata Prapya Varan Nibodhata. In the Katha Upanishad it is said, Uttishta means arise, wake up. Then Jagrata means awaken. So arising is external waking up. Becoming Jagrata is internal waking up. Only externally if you wake up, in your mind you are thinking I am the body and you are doing all activities, then you are still not awakened. So therefore, Uttishta is physical waking up, Jagrata is inner waking up. The consciousness has to wake up. Uttishta Jagrata Prapya Varan Nibodhata. Achieve the ultimate goal of life which you have got in this human form of life, which is self-realization. That is what Katha Upanishad says. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying the same thing. Please wake up. It's not good that you're sleeping on the lap of this witch called Maya. And many of us don't know that we are under Maya. That is how Maya works. Maya works so well that people who are under Maya, they think we are not under Maya. That's the meaning of illusion, no? Illusion means that only. If you know that you are under illusion, you are no more under illusion. Or at least you will think that now I have to come out of this illusion. But if you don't know that you are under illusion, that means perfectly Maya has worked. So Srila Prabhupada explains this Maya has got a two-step action. Two-step action. Two ways. Step 1 and step 2. Two steps in which Maya bewilders us, Maya captures us. The first one is called Avaranatmika Maya. Avaranatmika means what? Avarana means to cover. To cover. Suppose you are seeing my face and I am seeing you. In between, if I put a curtain, then it covers my vision. It covers your vision of me and my vision of yours. So this is called Avaranatmika Shakti, stage 1, in which Maya covers us or bewilders us. So when we are, that means our real knowledge, the soul's real knowledge is covered by Maya. That is called Avaranatmika stage. So once real knowledge is covered, then it is easy to pull you down. That is the second stage. Second stage of pulling us down is called Prakshepanatmika Shakti. Prakshepana means to pull down. You want to move forward, but there is something which is pulling you back. Isn't it? We all might have experienced. We decide to do something, we want to march, go in one direction, but there are certain things which are pulling us back. It could be our habits, our addictions. They are pulling us back. And that pull is a very great force. You know something is pulling, but you are not able to resist that pull, that temptation. That is actually the effect of Maya. That pulling happens, the second stage works only when the first stage is complete. Only when I completely forget my real identity as spirit soul and as an eternal servant of Krishna, then the second pull is very, very powerful. So like this, Maya is working in two stages. Avaranatmika, Prakshepanatmika. So what is the effect of those who are under the influence of Maya? Or how this Maya actually, why this we get bewildered by this Maya? Very nicely it is explained in the by one of the great acharyas, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He says that Krishna bhuliya jiva bhogavancha kare. Krishna bhuliya jiva, the jiva, when he forgets Krishna, Krishna bhuliya. Bhuliya means to forget. Krishna bhuliya jiva bhogavancha kare. The moment you forget Krishna, what do you think of? Bhogavancha. Vancha means desire. Bhoga means material enjoyment. So, because of this, what happens when we are under the influence of this bhoga vancha, intense desire to enjoy materially, what happens? Pashete maya tare jhapatiya dhare. Maya, which is just nearby, will be observing, okay, this jiva wants to enjoy independent of Krishna, so let me now take him unto my custody. So the Maya will come and catch hold. Sorry, this is not by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, this is by another devotee, Vaishnava Acharya. So, but the point is, why do we come under the influence of Maya? Because we have independent enjoying nature. So we come under the influence of Maya. A very nice example for this. Suppose you are riding your own bike or your car on a busy street And earlier we used to have physical in the chokes and all, there used to be, now also I think, physical traffic police used to be standing there. Now of course everywhere CCTV cameras are there. So now you have, this country has given you the right to own your own vehicle. And you can travel wherever you want to. But you need to follow the traffic rules. Correct? As long as you are following the traffic rules, the traffic police is not going to say anything to you. He will allow you. You can go whatever, of course within the speed limit, you can go whatever speed, wherever you want, left, right, anywhere you can go. But the moment the traffic police will be standing there and he'll be watching, the moment you want to independently go out of the traffic rules, you want to follow your own plan, you are breaking the traffic rules, then immediately the traffic police will come, catch hold of you, and he will penalize you. He will ask you to pay a fine based on the degree of your crime. So like that, Maya is there. As long as you are Krishna conscious, Maya cannot touch you. But the moment you desire to enjoy independent of Krishna, then Jhapatiya Dhare, Maya will come and catch hold of you. So you come under the influence of Maya. So therefore, a devotee means he has to plan his life, train his free will such that he acts, he desires, he speaks always as per Krishna's instructions. Then you are free from Maya. So how to keep away from Maya? Just follow Krishna's way, Krishna's teachings, then you are free from Maya. So here, Jiv Jago, Gaura Chanda Bole, Kota Nidra Gelo Jao Bhai, Pishachira Kole. Lord Gauranga is calling, wake up sleeping souls, wake up sleeping souls. How long will you sleep on the lap of the witch called Maya? The second verse, Bhajibo Bolia Ese Samsara Bhitare, Bhuliya Rohile Tumi Avidyara Bhare. This word avidya, again it has come. You have forgotten the way of devotional service and lost in the world of birth and death. Samsara bhitare. Samsara means, there are two meanings for the word samsara. Samsara family is also called samsara. Samsara also means this entire material existence. Samsara. We think there is some Sara in this, but there is no Sara. Right? Samsara. There is some Sara. Sara means some essence, some juice. Everyone wants that juice. So Maya makes us think that there is a lot of Sara, a lot of juice. So people, they become very busy planning their life, how to extract this Sara from this samsara. And who convinces us that there is Sara? Maya. So, we have forgotten, here second verse, we have forgotten bhuliya, bhajibo bhuliya. Bhuliya means again forgotten. What we have forgotten? Krishna bhajana we have forgotten. Service to Krishna we have forgotten. Right? And therefore we are rotating in the cycle of birth and death. So samsara, another meaning is to rotate in the cycle of birth and death. Repeated birth and death, that is also samsara. And bhuliya rohile. Rohile means to exist. Rahna. Tumi, you. Avidyara bhare. Avidya. In nescience, in ignorance, we are stuck in this material world. This material world is avidyara bhare. There is so much of ignorance in this material world. What do you mean by that? What is ignorance? We may say, no, we are so much advanced in science and technology. Why it is said avidyara bhare? This material world is full of ignorance. Why it is said like that? What is that ignorance?
Not interested in knowing what is to be.
Yeah. Prahlad Maharaj said, Nate viduhu swartha gatim hi Vishnum. Why people are suffering in this world? Prahlad Maharaj gave a one-line answer. He said, because nobody knows that the real self-interest is serving Vishnu. Nate viduhu. They don't know that the real swartha, the real self-interest is Vishnu. They don't know. And this we see in this world a lot. So avidya is manifested in this world in different ways. Some people outrightly say there is no need of God or there is no God. Whereas some people, they give more emphasis for sense gratification. Now what? Eat, drink and be merry. Who has seen the next life? They say. Now you should be happy. Now you nicely enjoy your life. This is avidya. This is avidya. So, and they are not interested to know also that, oh, there is some life after this material body is finished also. Pashyan apina pashyati. Bhagavatam says, in front of my own eyes I have seen my grandfather died, and my grandfather has seen his grandfather, his father have died, and I will see that my father also will die, my relatives will die, but still I don't prepare myself to face death. Pashyan api na pashyati. Even after seeing, you are not seeing. What is the meaning of this statement? I am seeing that death is everywhere, but I am not seeing. What is the meaning of that? I am ignoring. So physical seeing is not enough. I am seeing death, but I need to see pashyanti jnana chakshushaha. I need to see with the eye of knowledge. Then only that is real seeing. That I am not interested to see. Isn't it? So, that's why this is called avidyara bhare. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, there is no shortage in this world of anything except Krishna consciousness. There is only one thing which is of short in this world, that is Krishna consciousness. So we are stuck in this samsara bhitare, in this material existence, and we are lost in the avidya. Why? Because we have forgotten the way of devotional service. Who is saying this? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, Tumi bhuliya, you have forgotten Krishna consciousness, and therefore you are stuck in the samsara, in the repetition of birth and death, and stuck in this avidya. The next stanza, Tomare loite ami hoinu avatar, ami bina bandhu ara kya che tomar. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying this. So in the first two stanzas, there is a problem statement is given. Problem is stated. Now how to solve this problem next? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying this. Tomare loite ami hoinu avatar. Ami hoinu avatar. I have descended to this world. I have taken avatara in this world. Tumare loite. For the sake of protecting you, for your sake. For your sake I have come to this material world. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, Ami bina bandhu ara kya che tomar. Other than myself, you have no friend in this world. There is no one else. Actually, the same thing that Prahlad Maharaj said, our real swartha is Krishna. Krishna says in the 5th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita also, Suhridam sarva bhutanam. I am everybody's real well-wisher. Krishna is everybody's well-wisher. For our sake, Krishna came in this Kali Yuga 500 years ago as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he gave us the process, how to get out of this Maya and how to attain real happiness. So, Bandhu, what is the meaning of the word Bandhu? Bandhu means what? Friend. We say, right, Hey Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate. Krishna is called Dina Bandhu. Dina means what? Poor. We are all poor. What do you mean by poor? No, Prabhu, I have a lot of money in my bank account. Why are you calling me poor? Now we are poor because we lack the real wealth that can attract Krishna. Therefore we are Dina. Krishna cannot get attracted by our material wealth, by our scholarly abilities. Krishna will not get attracted. Krishna will be attracted if I have bhakti, the wealth of bhakti. Now I have become bankrupt. I don't have that. So therefore I am Dina, fallen, poor. But Krishna is Dina Bandhu. Dina Bandhu. Even though I am fallen, I am poor, Krishna is thinking how to make this fellow again rich like before. He has become bankrupt. He is suffering on the street. He has become poor. How to make him rich again? Therefore Krishna sends, he himself comes, speaks Bhagavad Gita, he sends his representatives to make us again rich. Therefore Krishna is not giving up on us just because we have forgotten him. He doesn't forget us. That's why he is Karuna Sindhu. He is an ocean of mercy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying here, other than myself you have no friend in this world. Actually that is a fact. That is a fact. You know this Valmiki Muni's story in the past life, we all know. He was Ratnakara. He was actually a hunter. Not a hunter, he was actually a dacoit, thief. And he used to steal the wealth of people who would pass by in that forest. Narad Muni once came there and he said, for what you are doing all this? Don't you know you are murdering people, looting their hard-earned money. For this you have to suffer. And Ratnakara had a justification. He said, I am doing this for the sake of my family members. So if I have to suffer, I am sure that my family members also will share my sufferings. He was so confident. Because after all I am doing for their sake. They will definitely be very happy to share my suffering. Just like now they are sharing my earnings. Whatever I am earning they are enjoying. So they should also share my sufferings. So Narad Muni said, is that so? Okay, go and check with them and come back. Are they willing to share? So he went. He asked his parents, he said, nothing doing, it is your duty, you have to take care of us. Then he told you, these people have become old, so they don't know. Let me go to my wife and ask. She is my life. She'll be ready to give her life also for me. Right? Many people say no. No wife, no life. Right? So he went. But the wife said, no. It was a big shock for him. He said, you are my maintainer, Pati. Pati means what? One who maintains, he is called Pati. So you are doing all this because you are responsible for my maintenance. I am not going to share anything. So he was shattered, his heart was shattered to pieces. At least verbally you say, no, that I will accept. Verbally also you are not saying, forget about actually sharing. So he was so broken hearted. So that became a big turning point in his life. You know, his paradigm shift happened. So he came back to Narad Muni, fell at his feet and said, please enlighten me how to come out of this sinful activities that I have accumulated by so many killing and murdering and all these things. Please purify me. So, pure devotee of the Lord is the real bandhu for the suffering souls. Otherwise we are simply, there is no way for us to come out of this ignorance. That's why he's saying, Ami bina bandhu aura keache tuma. Fourth verse. Enechi aushadhi maya nashi baro lagi. Maya nashi baro. I have brought enechi aushadhi. Aushadhi means medicine. I have brought one medicine which can destroy Maya. Maya nashi baro. Nasha means destroy. Harinama Mahamantra lao tumi magi. For your sake, I have brought that medicine that will wipe out the disease of illusion from which you are suffering. Take this mantra, Mahamantra. Lao tumi means take this mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, I have brought that medicine for you. Now generally we say, if it is a imported medicine, it is very costly, very powerful. Imported. So Mahaprabhu said, I have imported this Mahamantra, not from some other country, but from the spiritual world. It's an imported medicine. Golokera Premadhane Harinama Sankirtane. This Golokera Premadhana, this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the holy name of the Lord is not coming from the material plane. It is not of this material world. It is actually descending from the spiritual world. And Mahaprabhu has brought that medicine for your sake. And it is Maya Nashi Bare. This can destroy Maya. The Hare Krishna Mahamantra chanting can destroy all illusion. So, medicine is there. And Mahaprabhu is advertising, take this medicine. But are we taking it? We have to take it nicely. We have to take it, when you chant, you have to hear attentively. Then the medicine is administered properly. Otherwise, Mahaprabhu will say, what is this? I gave you medicine, but you are not taking it properly. For your sake I came. In the third stanza he said, for your sake I have come, taken avatara. Here he is saying, for your sake I have brought this medicine also. Right? Avatara means to descend down, to come down. Avatirna, to come down. So for our sake the Lord has come. And for seeing our suffering, the Lord is being compassionate. And He is giving this mantra. Please take this medicine. Chant. So we have to take this medicine so seriously. What happens over a period of time? We become a victim of familiarity. Oh, I know this mantra. I have been chanting from so many years. Right? So we ignore. We don't pay attention while chanting. We do it as a routine. We do it as a daily ritual. And we keep saying, when this round is finishing, taking the beads, keeping back, when it will get finished. Because I have to finish this work and go and do another important work. But actually this is the most important work. We forget that. I am associating with Krishna. Nama means Krishna only. Directly I am associating with Krishna. What can be more important than this? Suppose you got an appointment to meet with Prime Minister Modi. He has called you. And you have got an appointment. 15 minutes he has given you. What to speak in that 15 minutes you will be planning for days together. That means that 15 minutes should be the most fruitful time. I want to present something, I want to ask something, I want to say something. That means you want to make sure that 15 minutes is quality time spent with such a great leader. Isn't it? Imagine Krishna, He is so easily available for all of us. Just by chanting, we are able to associate with Krishna. What quality we should be spending time with Krishna? With what quality? Isn't it? It is told in the Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu himself says, if one chants the holy name offensively, even if he chants for many, many lifetimes, the real fruit, Krishna Prema, will not be manifest in that person. And one of the offenses is to chant inattentively. So if you are not paying attention, chanting, mechanically we are chanting, that's an offensive chanting. And we may chant like that for many millions of lifetimes. With that offensive mentality, we will not be able to attain pure love for Krishna. So therefore it's important, we should know that when I take my beads to chant, this should be the most important part of my day. Because I am spending time with not some VIP, infinitely important person. VIP means We pay more importance, right? Then imagine Krishna is the VIP of all VIPs. Krishna is the VIP even for Brahma. That means he's a person of infinitely important person. And he says, Kali Kale Krishna Nama Rupa Avatar. I have descended in the form of Hare Krishna mantra. And I myself have come in the form of devotee incarnation, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to distribute this. Then with so much seriousness, we have to receive this mantra, to chant. Because that is going to destroy all our illusion. Mahaprabhu is saying, this mantra I have brought to destroy your illusion. And in the last stanza, Bhaktivinod Thakur says, Bhakati Vinoda Prabhu Charane Padiya, Se Harinama Mantra Loilo Magiya. So Bhaktivinod Thakur is saying, Prabhu Charane Padiya. I fall at the Lord's feet. I fall at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Say Harinama Mantra. That Harinama Mantra, Loilo Magiya. I'm to receive that holy name. Bhaktivinod Thakur says, I fall at the Lord's feet having taken this Maha Mantra. So Bhaktivinod Thakur is not saying, since I am anyway a devotee, so I am entitled to get this mantra. I am entitled. He is saying no. I am falling at the Lord's feet. I am begging His mercy so that I receive this holy name and chant. This is the mood of a devotee. Only in the material world, in our daily life, we think we are entitled for many things. Correct, no? Since I am born in this family and there is so much property, I am entitled to enjoy this property. This entitlement mentality. Since I have paid fees in this university, I have taken admission, I am entitled to get education. So this entitlement mentality is stemming from a material conception that I have earned it, I deserve it. But in the spiritual plane, entitlement mentality doesn't work. It is all a matter of causeless mercy of Guru and Krishna. If one wants to make spiritual progress, one should give up this entitlement mentality. I deserve the best treatment. I deserve, everybody's applause. I deserve everyone's praises. We cannot have this kind of mentality and chant Hare Krishna. Both are contradictory. But because Hare Krishna mantra chanting means what? Oh Lord, please engage me in your service. And service attitude is different from entitlement. It is just opposite. So we should give up this entitlement mentality. Right? In fact, a devotee means he is made up of the mercy particles of his spiritual master and Krishna. Whatever I am today, it is because of the mercy of Guru and Krishna. This should be the mood. That's the right attitude. Somebody may say, oh, I have done so much service. Yes, I have done so much service because I have received the empowerment from Krishna. Krishna has empowered me with some abilities and talents. Therefore, I am able to do some service. Without Krishna's, Guru's empowerment, I cannot do anything. This is very important. Okay, if this one attitude is changed, give up the entitlement mentality and always be in the mood of seeking mercy. Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya. Give me one drop of mercy. One drop. You are an ocean of mercy. I am not asking big ocean of mercy, but give me one drop of mercy. By the drop of mercy, then I can do some service. This is the mood. Even if I have to chant Hare Krishna mantra, I need mercy of Guru and Krishna. Because millions of people are there in this world, billions of people. They all have tongues. But on every tongue, the holy name is not descending. Krishna is not choosing to descend on everybody's tongue every day. But I am so fortunate By the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, I have understood that I need to chant. I may not be fully serious, but still I am chanting with little seriousness. For that only the Lord is reciprocating so much with me. Then imagine if I become more serious in Krishna consciousness, how much more reciprocations I will receive from Guru and Krishna. Therefore, the mood is not entitlement. That's why in the last verse, Bhaktivinod Thakur is saying, I fall at the Lord's feet. Falling at somebody's feet means what? Considering that I am not so worthy. Generally people who think themselves to be great, they don't want to bow down. They don't want to fall. Forget about falling at somebody's feet. They don't even want to bow down in front of anyone. Isn't it? That's why Janmaishwarya Shruta Shribihi Yedamana Madah Puman Naivaharti Abhidatum Vai Tvam Akinchana Gocharam. Kunti Maharani is praying in the first canto of Bhagavatam. She says, O Krishna, in this world, 4 things make people very proud. Janma, taking birth in a good family, aristocratic, rich family, or some big lineage. They have descended in that family. Or Aishwarya, those who possess a lot of wealth, money, they also become proud, no? And then Shri, those who look very beautiful, attractive body, they also become very proud. And then Shrutaha, if one is materially very learned, very advanced in learning, such a person also can become proud. Yedamana Madaha, Madaha Puman. When these 4 things increase, Yedhamana means to increase. When these 4 things increase, people become Madaha, they become puffed up, proud. In that proud state of mind, Kunti Maharani says, Naiva Arhati Abhidatum Vai. In that proud state of mind, they cannot chant your holy name properly. Why? Because you are Akinchana Gochara. You are visible only to those who are Akinchana. Means what? Those who don't possess anything materially. You are the property of those who possess nothing materially. What does it mean? They don't have the pride that I possess so many things. Such people are called Akinchana. And Krishna becomes visible to such people only. Not those people who are very proud of their material possessions. So Kunti Maharani says, these 4 things which are generally considered to be great qualifications in this world, they can become disqualifications if we think that I have earned all these things, I am so great. When we forget that these things are given to me by Krishna, then these 4 things become disqualifications. Feelingly we will not be able to chant the Lord's names. So therefore our mood should be, I fall at the feet of the Lord and beg the holy name. Beg an opportunity to chant the holy name. That is the mood. Bhaktivinod Thakur himself says, when you are moving your beads, when you are moving your fingers on the beads, you should know that each bead, when you are touching, you are actually touching the lotus feet of Krishna. You are touching the lotus feet of Krishna. And then another place it is said, when you are moving the beads, Krishna can change your fate lines. He can change your karma. Because everything is possible for Krishna. That means just by touching Krishna, coming in touch with Krishna properly, by hearing nicely, we are associating with Krishna, that will purify us. So this medicine Gauranga Mahaprabhu has brought, for our sake he has brought, to awaken us from this deep slumber on the lap of Maya. He is calling out, why don't you come and take these holy names and become free from the influence of Maya. So this is the Jiva Jago Kirtan, also known as Arunodaya Kirtan. Generally it is sung in the morning hours because people are all sleeping, so to wake them up. So I told there are 2 types of waking up, right? Physically and internally waking up. So now, after we have understood the meaning of this song, let us now sing this song. Shall we sing? Srila Bhaktivinod Thakur ki jai. I want all of you to sing. Okay? जीव जागो, जीव जागो, गोरा चांद बोले। जीव जागो, जीव जागो, गोरा चांद बोले। कोटाने द्रजाओ माया, पिशाची रखोने। कोटाने द्रजाओ माया, पिशाची रखोने। भजिबो बोलिया ऐसे संसार भितारी। भजिबो बोलिया ऐसे संसार भितारी। भूलिया रोहिले तुम्हें अविद्यार भारे। भूलिया रोहिले तुम्हें अविद्यार भारे। तुम्हारे लोईते यामी होइनो अवतारा। तुम्हारे लोईते यामी होइनो अवतारा। आमी बिना बंधु आरा, के आंखे तुम्हारा। आमी बिना बंधु आरा, के आंखे तुम्हारा। इने औषधि माया न शिवारो लागी। औषधि माया येने औषधी माया नाशिबारुलागी हरि नाम महामंत्र लाभो तुम्हि भागी हरि नाम हरि नाम महामंत्र लाभो तुम्हि भागी Bhaktivinod Prabhu Charane Pariya Bhaktivinod Prabhu Charane Pariya Hari Nama Mantra Loilo Mahina Hari Nama Hari Nama Loilo Gora Chanda Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. हरिनाम संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की जय। श्रील भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर की जय। विश्व गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय। गौर प्रेमानंद। So there are some questions on the back side, 5 questions. Quickly let us discuss them. What is the illusion because of which suffering comes? Illusion that we are this body, that is the basic first, the root cause of all illusion. Okay? And then, why suffering is coming? Because we have forgotten to serve the Lord. That is also there. So first is wrong identification, and then forgetting our original duty of serving the Lord. That is the illusion. How can we spiritually awaken ourselves from Maya? By taking the medicine that Mahaprabhu has brought, which can destroy illusion. Right? By chanting the holy names. Who is the real friend who can save me from this material world? Huh? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? That is what is mentioned here. Mahaprabhu himself says, Ami bina bandhu ara ke ache tomara. Third stanza. There is no other friend other than, real friend other than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he has given us the way. He has brought out of compassion, he has given us the way to get out of this suffering once for all. How can Hare Krishna Mahamantra revive one's devotional service? Yeah. Yes. So when you chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and hear the mantra attentively, it will destroy our illusion. It will destroy our wrong identification that we have got with this body. And then it will also awaken our original love for Krishna. Awaken ourselves to our original positions, constitutional position, which is to serve and love Krishna. That means the holy name of the Lord, what does it do? It destroys the ignorance and awakens us to our original love for Krishna. The last one, how would you implement this bhajan in your daily life? What would you do? What would you do? Each one can do different things. So, Kaushik. Chant with attention, very good, because that is a mantra, medicine which can destroy Maya. So chant with utmost attention, very good. Any other point? Anybody else? Your implementation, Rajshekhar.
What is the meaning of bhajan?
Bhajan means this song that we have sung just now.
Chanting is not bhajan, right?
Chanting is kirtanam, hearing. Chanting and hearing. Kirtanam means glorification. Of course, see the difference between kirtan and bhajan. Generally, when we are repeating the same mantra again and again, that is like kirtana. Bhajan means a particular song we are singing. That's both are glorifying the Lord only, but there is a slight difference. When we say Harinam Sankirtan, let us do, generally means we will chant Hare Krishna mantra, sing Hare Krishna mantra in different tunes.
When there is a rhythm, then it is called bhajan.
No, rhythm is there in both. Okay. But the same holy name is chanted over and over again, that is Kirtana. And here there is a song composed, we sing that, that is bhajana. Now the question you are asking me when I asked you a question, how you want to implement this in your daily life?
I want to learn how to do bhajan.
Acha, so you want to learn this bhajan, this song.
Song and as well as this.
Now based on, okay, that you have to learn by practicing, but what, based on the meaning of this song, what you want to implement in your life? That's the question I'm asking.
Mini bhajan is about the medicine of Harinam. So taking once by realizing that first we are diseased again, and once we realize that we are diseased, taking the medicine adequately, like not less quantity.
And also properly. Very nice. So very nice point Chandra Prakash mentioned. First we should realize that we have a disease. If you don't realize you have a disease, you may go to the best doctor, he may give you the best, he may have the best medicine, but he may give you also, but you are not compelled to take it. Because I am all right, we think, no, I am all right, nothing is wrong with me. So that's why the first stanza is saying that we have a disease. We are all sleeping on the lap of Maya, bewildered. We are in the cycle of birth and death. That's our disease. And for that, medicine is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Hare Krishna mantra. So very nice. So we have to realize that we have this disease, and then adequately and properly we have to administer the medicine, take the medicine, right dosage. And Srila Prabhupada has given the dosage, minimum 16 rounds every day. That is the dosage required to completely. Now one place Prabhupada says, if you chant 16 rounds Hare Krishna mantra nicely, you will have sufficient strength to fight against Maya. You will not be touched by Maya. So you gain daily immunity from Maya. 16 rounds a day keeps Maya away. But of course, at least start chanting. We should start chanting seriously. Okay, Akash, how do you want to implement this bhajan in your daily life?
As the second, it says like we have forgotten our devotional service. Not always remember. So we have to remember.
You have to remember the Lord.
Yes.
Very interesting.
In all situations, and by remembrance comes knowledge, and we can proceed forward and hopefully escape this lack of.
Good. See, I just remembered, very nice point he said. We have to remember the Lord, right? So many times when I have to do some important work and there is a chance that I may forget it, what do? I keep some alarm in my phone, and the phone alarm will ring, say 15 minutes before the actual work which I am supposed to do. Then I'll remember, oh, I have to do this. That means phone has reminded me to do that important work. Now, what is the most important work that we are supposed to do? Remember Krishna. Now, someone has to remind us constantly, repeatedly, until we reach a stage where we become self-driven. We need a support structure somebody who can remind us, why don't you chant, or why don't you remember Krishna? So this Transdimensions Club is such a wonderful opportunity. It's like alarm clock. At least once in a week, Friday one alarm will ring, Saturday one alarm will ring, right? And daily also alarms are ringing, morning also. We have morning also sadhana program. So every day there is an opportunity, someone is reminding us. So how blessed we are. We are so fortunate. First of all, most of the people in the world don't know that they should remember Krishna. Some people know they should remember, but there is no one to help them and remind them when they forget. But we are fortunate, we have both. We know that we have to remember Krishna, and by Prabhupada's blessings, we also have a way to remind us on a daily basis. So, in spite of this, if we are not taking advantage, then we are the most unfortunate people. Correct, no? And many of us who are who are part of the core team, we are also doing the work of reminding others to remember Krishna. That is next level. One is I have to remember Krishna. Next, there are many more people who have forgotten. Can I also act as reminders for them to remember Krishna? And this service is very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's work actually. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, no, I have come for your sake and I have brought this medicine from the spiritual world. So Mahaprabhu said, alone I cannot distribute to everybody. I need more helping hands. So we are all, whoever is engaged in this service of organizing the Transdimensions Club programs, making calls, making arrangements, we are all doing a very great seva to Mahaprabhu. So we receive special blessings of Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu said, whoever is always engaged in helping others to remember Krishna, such a person will never forget Krishna. Okay, because you have to always remind others. Then even if you forget, Krishna will give you remembrance. Once somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, you are saying we should distribute your books. Suppose a devotee, full life he distributes your books, and while distributing books, he dies, let's say. What will happen to him? So Prabhupada said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will personally come and take him back to Godhead. Okay? Then in the Varaha Purana, there is a conversation between Varaha Swami, Varahadev and Bhudevi. And Bhudevi asks this question. Suppose your devotee, he nicely served you when his body was fit and fine. He did good service. But towards the end of his life, he is not able to remember you at the time of death. You told that my devotee who remembers me at the time of death will come back to me. Suppose this devotee who has sincerely served you nicely, but at the time of death he is not able to remember you. What will happen? Is he lost? Then Varahadev says, no, I will remember him at the point of his death and I will take him back. So that means if you are rendering service to the Lord nicely, Krishna will remember. Even if you are not able to remember Krishna at the time of death, Krishna says, I will remember you and take you back to God. So that is a wonderful thing. So we should all actually do service. We should chant, Janma Sarthaka Kari, Karo Paropakar. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's message. 2-step formula he also gave. You chant Hare Krishna, make your life successful and distribute this message to others. Do Paropakar. This is real Paropakar, helping others to become Krishna conscious. So let us follow this and become the recipients of the mercy of Guru and Krishna. So please distribute the beads. We will chant one round together. Meanwhile, any questions, any comments?
Why is this Hare Krishna only starts with why not Hare Rama? Because I heard that in Upanishads itself Hare Rama is the starting.
No, both are there. In Kali Sandravana Upanishad, Hare Krishna is only there first. Actually, it doesn't matter whether, because when you repeatedly say which is first, which is next, it really doesn't matter. But Mahaprabhu gave it in this way. Since we are following Mahaprabhu, so we chant Hare Krishna first.
And the sentence we chant, after that we'll stop. Then there will be no continuation.
No, when you're chanting on the beats, it's continuous. When you're doing kirtan also, it is continuous. But the main reason is Mahaprabhu gave it to us in this way. That is more important. So we are following Mahaprabhu. Okay, let us chant now together. Please chant and hear attentively. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare